Hello again. So this is the line by line instructional video. So what's going to happen is I'm going to take you through each line and kind of explain what the signs mean and how they go with the lyrics, because there isn't a direct translation between English and ASL, just like there's not for English and Spanish and so on. And anyway, whatever. So we're going to start with the first verse, and then we'll do the chorus, and the chorus repeats every time, and so it doesn't change. So this isn't the hardest song ever. There's just a couple of kind of fast parts. And if you can just kind of get with the beat of the song, you'll be okay. So, the beginning of the song, you're obviously in prayer hands. I suggest using this time to calm yourself. It can be nerve-wracking. I had to do that video like 12 times before I got a good one, so relax. Now granted, I did learn the song yesterday, so anywho, use that time to kind of calm down, say a prayer, whatever, and just be comfortable. I'm kind of swaying in the video. I apologize for that, but like, just feel good about it. Okay, so you're in prayer hands. And the first line is, "Here I am," and all you're going to do is this. And that just means, here is all of me. So, here I am. And then the next line is, "All my intentions." So what we're going to do for all is, in your non-dominant hand, it really doesn't matter, but typically in your non-dominant hand, which is my left, you're going to hold it still and wrap around with your other hand. All. And then my, you don't point at yourself, you touch your chest. It's possessive. So my, all my, he says intentions. The sign for that is more like purposes. And so you're going to do a 2 and then just crisscross. Crisscross is purpose. So here I am, all my intentions. And then the next line is all my obsessions. And so we'll do all my, and then for obsessions, you're going to touch your forehead with like your middle finger and then bring it down to the back of your other hand and just like rock it back and forth. And it just means like you keep thinking about something. You're obsessed with it. So here I am, all my intentions, all my obsessions. And the next line is, "I want to lay them all down in your hands." So we're going to sign want, give to God. Anytime you do anything in this area, that is in sign language intended to be spiritual in some way. And so that's where God is while we're signing. So you want to take all of those things and give them to God. And in the video, you'll notice that I'll like kind of throw it at him in a way, like you just want to give it all up to him. And then when the song says in your hands, we're going to sign like he takes us in to his heart. This is us, and he is scooping us up and loving us, because that's what he does. So I want to lay them all down in your hands. Cool. And the next line is, only your love is vital. We're going to sign your love is enough. So his love, God direction. This is the sign for love. Now you know. And then instead of vital, we're going to do enough. So you're going to have a fist, just a regular fist, and then your hand, and just psh, psh, like you're leveling something off. It's enough. You're good. So only your love is vital. The next line is, though I'm not entitled, and we're going to say, do I deserve it? No. So the way we're going to do that is deserve. So you're going to scoop with an open hand and then close. Deserve, point at yourself, me, and then the sign for no is like this. It's like a little baby bird. No. No, I don't deserve it. I'm sorry, I'm weird. So, though I'm not entitled. Though I'm not entitled. And then usually in sign language, when you do any kind of yes, no, you have like a facial expression, so you can, nope. And I know I do that in the video a lot. It's not a big deal. And then the next line is, still you call me your child. And so we're going to say, it doesn't matter, he adopted me. So it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The Father, this indicates like a spiritual father, which would be God. Father, he adopted. So you're going to have open hands towards the ground and then like snatching, like I've been adopted. And then you point at yourself. So, so with the actual line, still you call me your child. And it's not, that line doesn't go exactly with the beat, so you just kind of have to make it work. So let's do that whole verse together. So you're in prayer hands. Here I am, all my intentions, all my obsessions. I want to lay them all down in your hands. Only your love is vital, though I'm not entitled. Still, you call me your child. Okay, so that's the first verse. Make sure you got that one down. Now we're going to do the chorus, and this first part of the chorus, it's not necessarily fast. You just have to match your signs with the beat more than the way the words sound. So the first line of the chorus is, God, you don't need me. So we're going to sign God, general direction of God, and then this, is the sign for need. So you're going to make like a 1, and then curl your finger over. Sorry, I don't know why I'm burping. And then like a point. Flick at a wrist, whatever. God need me? No. We're going to do that no sign again. God need me? No. And then, like I said, that goes better with the beat of the music than with the actual words. So I just had to kind of get in the habit of like tuning out what the words were saying on that part. And the same thing applies to this next line. And it says, but somehow you want me. And so we're going to use that same format as the previous line. So it was God need me? No. And now we're going to do God want. This is the sign for want again. Me, yes. Sign for yes is just a fist and then boom. It's not like a weird wavy thing like people think it is. It's just yes. So let's do those two lines back to back. God need me? No. God want me? Yes. It's a little hard to sign that at the same time as the regular lyrics. In the other video, I'll attempt. And then the song says, oh, how you love me. So this, I went with more of a feeling kind of sign, and said, oh, how you love me, and like kind of lean into it, but I'm still gesturing at God. Oh, how you love me. And you can even like close your eyes. So I did it and I can't help it. Sometimes it just feels good and you get goosebumps, whatever. Feel it, you know? So God need me? No. God want me? Yes. Oh, how you love me. And then the next line is somehow that frees me. And so we're going to say, I don't know how, but it frees me. The sign for somehow is kind of weird, and so we're just going to do I don't know. And so that, I don't know. That's simple enough. Somehow that frees. So you're going to make two like perfect signs or threes or whatever you think they are. It's not 3 in sign language, but and cross them like you're in chains. So somehow that frees me. And so when you uncross them, that's the sign for freedom. So, oh, how he loves me, somehow that frees me. And then when he says to take my hands off my life, we're going to sign release my life. Now the sign for release, so you were just doing this with your fingers, so this could get complicated, but if you mix them up, it's not a big deal. The sign for release is the same thing, but with your middle fingers. Like you've got those little finger tambourine, whatever things, and you're going to link them together like a little chain, like that. So if you do this, nobody's going to know. So whatever is more comfortable for you, just do that. But we're signing release. And so to take my hands off my life, release, and like kind of act like you're struggling, like it's tight. So release my, possessive again, and then the sign for life, you're going to make 2 L's with your hands and like start at your hips and swoop up. That's the sign for life. So take my hands off my life, and then we're going to do the exact same thing for the next line. He says, and the way it should go, and we're going to sign release my plans. So release my life and release my plans. We're surrendering everything to God. So we're going to do the exact same thing. Release my life, release my plans. You're just going to take 2 hands and shoosh, shoosh, like you're crossing out weeks in a planner or something. So let's do that whole part of the chorus together. I know that's a lot. God need me, no. God want me, yes. Oh, how you love me. Somehow that frees me to take my hands off of my life and the way it should go. So you're kind of seeing it doesn't always match perfectly. You're just going to have to work with it. Okay, so the chorus keeps going, and it just repeats that same first part all the way up to somehow that frees me. And the next line in the last part of the chorus is to open my hands up. And we're going to sign open my hands up, but kind of indicating like open my heart up. And so you're going to close your hands on top of your heart and then doosh, like open them up. So somehow that frees me to open my hands up. And then the sign for giving is just like you're holding a piece of paper and then you move it in the direction of whatever you're giving it to. And so we're going to give God control of our hearts. So we open our hearts up and then we give from the direction of our heart. You can't give from your belly, give from your heart. Open my hands up and give God and control. The sign for control is just those 2 little hook fingers and just back and forth like this. So open your heart up and give God control. And it's kind of awkward, like I kind of come down, and I know in the video it's not perfect, like I had like a delayed reaction to control, but just roll with it. And then he just repeats, I give you control. So let's do that whole second part of the chorus. God need me, no. God want me, yes. Oh, how you love me. Somehow that frees me to open my hands up and give you control. I give you control. So several things repeat. You just kind of have to get in the rhythm. The second verse starts, I've had plans. So past tense, we're going to say past plans. Simple enough. I've had plans. The next line is shattered and broken. So the sign for shattered, you're going to take your hands and like make them perpendicular to each other, like that, kind of, and then just, it just looks like shattering, I guess. So shattered, you're going to lean one way, and then broken, just like you're breaking a piece of candy or something, but it's way more traumatic than that. Just break, and like you kind of have to use your face too. So shattered and broken. And the next line is things I have hoped in. And so we're going to sign dreams that I've hoped in. So the sign for dreams, you're going to make 2 fists and stack them on top of each other. And then put them on your forehead, because dreams are in your head. And then, like a little cloud. Dream. That's how you sign dream. So dreams, and then you point at yourself. I have hoped. So you're going to act like you're just like tapping a little hat on someone else's head. Dreams, me, hoped, and then just gesture at it. Dreams I have hoped in. They're all right there. You're just looking at them. Different from God, but they're right there. So things I have hoped in, and then he says, fall through my hands. And so you're going to be looking at it, and then you just gesture that they fall. Fall through my hands. They just through the floor. So let's do that whole top part. I've had plans shattered and broken. Things I have hoped in fall through my hands. So that's the sad part of this verse. And then the fun part, he says, you have plans, meaning God. So we're going to say, you have plans. And that part makes me smile. Like, my plans suck, but his don't. So you can smile there if you want to. You have plans. And he says to redeem and restore me. The actual signs that we're using are mend and heal, but you don't have to actually know that. So we're going to do this, which is mend. We're going to do that when he says redeem. And then when he says restore, we're going to sign heal, which is just like holding yourself together and then like you are strong again. And then you're going to point at your heart, because God heals your heart. So he has plans to redeem and restore me. Redeem, restore me. The next line is, you're behind and before me. And we're going to sign, God is always with me. So God, because that's where he is, God. And then this is the sign for always. It's just a finger and you twirl it around. Like, clock is ticking, always happening. Over and over again. So God is always, and then this is you, remember. This is your indicator. Always with me. He's always following me, guiding me, right next to each other. Buddies. God is always with me. Behind and before me. That's how it'll go with the song. And the next line is, oh, help me believe. So we're going to sign, like, God helping us believe. And so the sign for help, you're going to make a thumbs up and then set it on top of your hand. It's helping. And this one's directional. So if I'm helping you, I help you. If you're helping me, you help me. So since God's helping us, we're going to go like this. Oh, help me. And then the sign for believe is you're going to point to your head and then bring your hands together. It's like making your thought true, if that makes any sense. So God help me believe. Now it's really important that you don't do this and then down, because that means husband. God won't be your husband. Well, I guess he can be, but that's not our purposes here. Sorry. So God help me believe. And then it does the chorus again, exactly the same as we just did. But instead of repeating, I give you control, it goes into this bridge thing where he says, oh, you want me. Okay, so we're going to do like God want me, like with a questioning face. Oh, you want me? And the next line is, somehow you want me. And so we're going to sign like why. So you're going to make the I love you sign and then just waggle these 2 fingers. If you can't do that, just do it at your head. But this is the actual sign. There, I said it. And then you're going to do it up here. Like, why he want me? Because honestly, I don't know why he wants me, but he does. And so, oh, you want me. Somehow you want me. And then it says, the King of Heaven wants me. And we're going to sign Jesus, which is just touching the middle finger of one hand to the palm of the other, like this. And that symbolizes the nails in Jesus' hands and the sacrifice. So the King of Heaven wants me. I don't know if I made that clear. This is want. You're going to use that a lot in this song. So, oh, you want me. Somehow you want me. The King of Heaven wants me. And then he says, so the world has lost its grip on me. And we're going to say the world. So you're going to make two like bear claws and just twist them around like in a sphere, symbolizing the globe. So the world. And then for lost, you're just going to make those little bird hands again. And then open them up. Just lost. And then for grip, you're going to do control. Because the world doesn't have control over you anymore. God does. The world has lost control of me. So that's simple enough. And then it does the chorus again, quieter. One full chorus again, and then after you do that chorus that last time, that's when you'll put the cross necklaces, if y'all choose to do that, on the retreaters' necks and give them hugs, and everybody's crying, and it's fun. So those are the instructions. I won't be able to come help you guys because I live in Amarillo. Sad face. But I know that there are several people still in Raider Awakening that are taking sign language classes. But I mean, I'm a text message or a FaceTime away. So if there's anything that's not clear, please let me know. This is fun for me. So yeah. I'm an imperfect person. There could be some mistakes, but this was my interpretation and what stood out to me in the song. So yeah, go sign your lives away.